Hey everyone, it's me, Papa Lux, and today we're talking about an industry that Papa Lux is very interested in. And if you can't tell by the title, that industry is streaming. And I'm gonna do more than just tell you about streaming, I'm gonna tell you how to be a streamer. Now, if you don't know who I am your father. Now, you may be like, wait, but I got this guy over there, he's like drinking alcohol and sitting in a chair and then he pays for my bills and stuff. No, it's me. I'm Papa Lux. I'm your dad. I birthed every he, them, they, and she in the whole entire world. Okay? Every single one of you. Now, let's continue. Alright, so what is streaming? Streaming is when you like sit down in front of an audience, if you even have any, and then you you play video games, but it's not just video games, okay? It's not just video games. You have your hot tubers, your just chatters, your gamblers, your what's another one? Your reaction Andies. Yeah, that's the one. And what I'm kinda saying is there's a lot of variety when streaming on Twitch and other streaming platforms, but today we're focusing on that one because it's the only good one. And if you want to be a big streamer, you gotta find out what you want to do. You gotta find your niche, and you gotta take a big old knife and just cut your way into it. Just make a little divot for yourself. Also, before I go on, I have to tell you that this, yes, is for males. I'm sorry, ladies, but over all my obvious 100 years of life, I have lost all sense of chivalry, and women are no longer first. I remember what happened last time I let a female go first. Now let's move on to the next step of you becoming a top streamer on Twitch. And to become a top streamer, as I said, you gotta find your niche. And there are three sort of niches for the primary male types of streamers. These kind of overarch over everything. Everything, yeah. Good visual right here. For number one, we have the Esports Uber Good Speedrun Any Percent Special Technique Pro, or IGA percent for short. To be an esports pro, you're gonna need a couple of things. A beefy PC setup that costs the wall of China. The reason for this is because you as a pro have to be at the top of your game. You think you can become a pro on an old PC? Ridiculous! I mean, what's your setup even from? 2019? That's ancient! To be good, you need a 3090 and a Gen Infinity Intel card. And that's only to run at 10,000 FPS at the highest graphics, but then you turn everything down to low because you're an esports professional. Skill. Now, I don't know if I can really help you on this one because either you work really hard for it or you're born with skill. So, the best advice I can give to you is, I don't know, get good. A sponsorship. You need to get signed by a big old esports org. And don't you worry, there are hundreds, 10 esports orgs looking to sign people. For instance, you got Team Sexy Men, Team Solid, G221 Pilots, Cumulus 9, Custodians, and the list goes on. And also, you need to separate yourself from the pack of edgy 12-year-olds who saw Booger win the Fortnite Cup and wanted to become esports pros. And they yell racial slurs at you for ruining the clip that could have rocketed them started. And to separate yourself, all you gotta do is not be an angry 12-year-old who shoots racial slurs at people for ruining their clip that rockets them to stardom. Capiche? IV! a game to grind. Now, this one may be the most important one. I don't know. I get a sense of, I just get a sense of it. If a gamer doesn't have a game, is he a gamer? Or has he become what he fears the most? A normie. So, if you want to be this esports pro, you need a game to grind. And you want to make your choice wisely, because a game can go downhill real fast. After a couple of balance changes and new characters, and all of a sudden they're making a brand new one because the old one is beyond saving. I mean, I'm not talking about any game in particular. Am I missing anything? I really don't think I am. Wait, what's that? A personality? People don't watch you for your personality when you're an esports pro. You don't need to have one. They only care about you rocketing clips to the front of the Twitch pages. What are you talking about? Like, here, watch this. I have a clip to prove it.
Point go.
It's 3 here.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Go.
Looks like I was I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team. So, what's the plan?
Now, here's some Twitch streamers that are great examples of this. You got Calm, Imperial Hal, Wardell, couple others. I'll put them here. And now we have the second kind that you're looking to be. The personality streamer. Being the personality streamer is not an easy thing. I mean, you need a couple things that some people are kind of lacking. For one, you need a sense of humor. Being funny is something not a lot of people really are. I mean, it's just a fact. Obviously, no one can be as funny as me. I am the bar for what is funny. So I know, if you are funny, I find you funny. Because I invented comedy. You think George Carlin wrote all those jokes back in the day? No, I wrote them. Every comedian that has ever existed, I wrote for. They are not original. They copy me. I am the funniest man. And if you don't think that, you can... Anyways, the moral is being funny is not something that is given from birth, but something that can be learned and perfected with hard work. Well, that's some bull. Ooh, charisma. You need some charisma if you're gonna draw some people and get them to stay in your Twitch chat as Twitch chatters. You're gonna need some X factor. Sprinkle in some magic dust to make your stream big. You know, name up and lights and everything like that. Now, if you rolled a nice little 18 and got some racial bonuses on your charisma stat, oh, then you're set. You can rock it up in your streaming career and woo thousands into loving you with your moistening, earth-shattering, world-rocking existence.
Ooh, that's good.
But if you roll low and can't even get the skirt off a woman when she asks you to, I wouldn't advise doing this route. However, if you want to push forward, I have a bit of advice that can really help you. Be kind. People like that. Just don't be a butthole, you know? It's that simple. When you bring people up and make their day just a bit better, it really sells you as a good person. And then you can exploit them for clout. Some streamers in this category are Peter Park, Saikuno, Ludwig, Summit 1G, Masa Yoshi. 3. The Rage Machines. Yeah. So remember when I said about being a kind person and striving to make society better? Light that on fire, throw it out the window, and hope it hits a mom or walking a baby. Because we're here to get angry. If you so much think about not raging when a single thing goes wrong for you, this is not for you. So, what are you gonna need to be this amazing style of streamer? 1. Steroids. Now I know what you're thinking. Papa Lux, do you really think that these people do some stuff? Yes! If you can look at this absolute unit of a man and tell me he's not taking steroids, I just have to come over there and give you a kiss. Like, how would you even get muscles like this? Exercise? What's that? Now, the steroids don't only give you the muscles necessary for ripping apart expensive PC parts, they also give you the built-up testosterone to return the monkey. And as you return the monkey, make sure you make a show of it. Break something. Disrespect your surroundings. 2. Now, you may think steroids are all you're gonna need for the rage. No, 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 my friends. No, no, no. You need something inside of you that is innate, feral, and visceral. You need something in you that when you start raging, you're foaming at the mouth like that raccoon I found in my garage named Cletus the Devourer because he ate my cat. Rip Mr. Snuggles. Let's pussy around. Anyways, what I'm saying is you need to be more like Cletus. You need to foam at the mouth and summon the screams of hell. If you're not awakening your fallen bloodline from the 1,000 years of slumber with your cries of anguish and rage, then you're doing it wrong, and I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Money. Okay, so if you're gonna break things, you're gonna need a lot of money. Like, a lot. How many keyboards going is gonna roll up a mighty fine bankroll joint, you know? Luckily for you, impressionable young teens eat up this content like drinking Gamer Girl bathwater. 3. A secretly complex character. Now, this one is an easy one. You just need an emotion besides rage. It's almost like under all that rage, there's a man who actually has emotions and is just doing this for entertainment value and some money. Wow, that's just crazy. 3. Here's some streamers that are great examples of falling into your primal instincts. XQC, Tyler 1, Yasuo. I could only think of these 3 really. No, but yeah. Now, you may be asking the question, what's next to me, Papa Lux? Well, the next part is turning on your pog face. But actually, the next part is just starting the stream and being prepared for what comes next. You have to work up the motivation to actually do it and show your face or yourself really in front of thousands, hundreds, maybe even only just 10 people, but it still takes a lot. You have to be ready to be called slurs, get made fun of for your body weight, but in the end, those people really don't matter. They don't. It's really only you who can change yourself. They can't change who you are, and if you're a great person, don't change. They don't matter. It's only you and what you think about yourself matters. Okay? And also, if you're a man and you become a big streamer, if you get big off this video, hit me up. But also, if you just get big as a streamer, then you have a lot of responsibility on your hands. Because you're gonna influence a bunch of people who are really, really love you and want to be like you because you're an inspiration to them. And you have to realize that responsibility of becoming that. You have to act like a good role model. Realize that. And that is the biggest thing that I can give advice for. Is realize your responsibility to your fans, but most importantly, to yourself. And in the end, if you can make these people who love you and love your content and want to be just like you, if you can make their day better, isn't that all that matters? Well, if you want to step into this awesome world of streaming that has its ups and downs, its kinks and its weird people, be my guest and don't forget to smile and enjoy yourself. Well, thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. And also, why don't you go ahead and follow me on all these beautiful socials? Yeah. Don't forget to tune in next week or 2 weeks from now, maybe, I don't know, but how to be a female streamer. Who am I kidding? Girls don't watch this channel, but if you want to learn how to be a female streamer anyway, don't forget to tune in when it finally releases. I'll be updating it on my Twitter. See you next week!